Hello everyone, Tamara's here, and today I invite you to join me in painting Brad Pitt's portrait. The first part I will show you pretty fast. It's a pencil drawing, pencil sketching, and today let's paint it with a watercolor. The pencil drawing part I will upload like another video soon. And today we're gonna do a really bright and colorful portrait, and I want you to join me because I had so much fun, and I hope that you will have fun too. Okay, let's start painting, and we will begin with mixing a right color, basic skin color, and I want to mix it with peach. As you can see, I have a wet palette and a piece of carmine. Here it comes out with really soft and warm color that works really great on a skin. Now I clean my brush and clean it very well. And the next step is let's wet our paper all over the face, avoiding the eye surface to hold it white. And all the face, all the skin on the face and on the neck, I wet to be sure that I can blur my color pretty soft without spots. And now I start to apply the basic color all over the face. And also on the lips too. And now, on a wet paper, I don't afraid that it will be spots. Now I add a little more of carmine. And put it on the cheeks. It's here it's not like a blush, but like a shade. Now I use both my hands because it's pretty useful to apply the color and blur it in one time. You don't need to wash your working brush. You can mix it with another clean brush. This surface is like V letter because our forehead is not, like a plain surface. It has angles. And now, as you can see, we already, even now, we have some shades. And I love so much how it looks in the process. It's so interesting. So white eyes, white hair, and pink skin. Why not? And now I invite you to the next step. I mix now the shade color, and I use here purple. And the color called Payne's Gray, and a piece of gold ochre. And we get here a really interesting color now. It fits really great for the shades. Let's see how it works. Now I do a shade under the chin, and you can see that now the head is closer to us than the neck. And now I'm doing a nose. And yeah, always look on a photo to be sure that I'm right. And a little bit under the brows. And on the cheekbones, because Brad has a really great cheekbones. Cheekbones and a jawline. I really love it. And these parts on the ears. And that V surface on the forehead, I want to shade it more. To have more realistic result. Now I use my smallest brush, number 1, and start to paint the eyes. You can see my hair, just because it was not so comfortable to draw and look at the paper, on diagonal. So I needed to be closer. I decided to paint eyes, the border of the iris with the same color to make it more defined. Now I construct the nose. I love this process because right now you do the magic when the white plain paper becomes a face, a real face. I love that illusion. I love how our brain works. Let's put some shade into the eyebrows. And define that smiling wrinkle. Let's do this surface darker to show where the light is. Now let's take gold ochre, mix it with water, and paint the hair in general, because he has blonde hair and I want to define. I add a burnt umber. Is really warm brown color, and I add it also in general, you know, like a big spots on that surfaces where he has the dark spots. Now I put a little bit of sepia, the darkest brown that I have, and I defined the darkest places. It's all over the face. I need to apply sepia all over the face. And yeah, here I delineate the lines of the hair to show the direction of a hair. Now the eyebrows, and I use the gold ochre also for it, because I was afraid to make it too dark. It is our shade color and I want to apply it on the lips. Now I use deep green and Payne's gray to mix such a color that I want to apply on the eyes. It's not blue and it's not green, it's something in between. And don't forget about white surfaces, and here we have two. You know, I like the result. Now it looks more alive. And now I want to make it darker. Let's get a carmine and apply on the lips. When you mix the carmine with a lot of water, you can get a really good pink. I love to use it for lips, male or female. And now I have a color that called Caput Mortuum. It's, you know, it's brownish red, or I don't know how to call it. But it works really good too on the lips. It's again gold ochre with a purple. I want to define the nostrils. It must be really dark. And now with sepia, I want to paint here on the eyebrows. Because anyway, it has dark eyebrows. Not black, but really dark. With the same color, I define the eyelids, the lip line, and also the nostrils. Let's put a shade on the eyebrows. And as you can see, he has where the temple goes to the cheek, this shade also. I love how it works near the hair. Yes, really, realistic effect. It paints gray, and I want now to make eyes more bright. And now let's do the hair. I've got here sepia, and with a smallest brush, with my number 1, I start to make details on the hair. On that photo, he has such a nice hair, and you can see the direction and the roots, and it really looks very nice and stylish, and I want to recreate it here. And don't forget here about the lights, reflected lights on the hair, and here I decided to make something similar like in a photo, I mean a background, and now I apply a water. It must be a clear water, but I don't clean my brush well, so it's not a transparent water. It was yellow medium. Its paint is gray, and I love to apply a lot of color on a really wet surface and a really wet paper. It plays so well. But it was pale for me, and I decided to add another favorite of mine. It's Indanthren blue and a piece of green. It's that deep green that we use for our eyes, mixing color, and a little bit of yellow deep. Put more light. Now I want to put reflections on the hair, reflection from the background to the hair, to put it all together on the hair and also on the face. It has a bright white shirt here, but it also has shades, and we need to put it. And I decided to use the same paint gray, but wet it a lot, mix it a lot with water. And now again the paint gray, but I mix it with sepia because I personally don't like to use, the black color, and I want to create, something different. But it looks like a black, but it looks deeply. So we're almost done. Just details. And let's put a shade on the eyeballs, because it cannot be just white. It has also color. I found out it's better when you put a color. Now, for example, pink on the inner corner and some gray on the other. Okay guys, so that's the result. That's the portrait we painted together, and I hope that you had a lot of joy doing it. So if you like my videos, let me know. Just subscribe on my channel, and on the Instagram join me on the Patreon, where you can support me also and be part of a great community. And also for my Patreon members, I create more extra tutorials and also gift cards. So join me and have a nice day.